Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia is the location for stop number 26 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 33. As we are here today for the running of the Goody's Body Paint 500, we're set for 75 of us racing on this .526 mile racetrack. Yeah, a track that has been, in fact, is the oldest track in all stock car racing, having been in existence since way back in 1947. As we have. And well, basically, it's been unchanged since then. Of course, the old paperclip shape. Basically, the paperclip shape layout is what I'm saying at Martinsville. But anyway, we're here today for 75 laps racing here, and here's the starting lineup. On the pole is Cole Beaver, the winner of the season at Atlanta this season. He's alongside Jessica Shelton, number 9, the course Melling Ford. She is a 5-time winner this season so far, and the points leader coming into this race. Second row is Kyle Matthews, number 42, the winner of the season at Richmond, the second Richmond winner of the season. Beside him, Charles Sanford, 57, the Heinz Ketchup Pontiac. Third row has Rafaela Duke, the Daytona 500 and Brickyard 400 winner of the season in car number 7. He's alongside number 52, Seth Cole in the Alka-Seltzer Pontiac. Row number 4 is number 5, Phil Parker, the Levi Garrett Chevrolet, and number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Oldsmobile. Brock will be back with this ride next season. Parker, same thing with the number 5 team as well too. Both of those drivers will be back for their rides next season as well too. The one to row number 5 is number 84, Austin Reed, who had a third place run the last time we was last season's second race at Martinsville. He's in the 84 Miller High Life Buick. He's alongside number 88, Laura Chung, in the Crisco Pontiac. Next row is number 2, Dylan Young, and number 15, Jackson Haywood. And it's number 25, Colin Cropley, who won at Dover, the last race in the Tour. The Folgers Chevrolet car 25. He's alongside number 71. That is the Lifebuoy Chevrolet of Nathan Hudson. He won a second Talladega race this season. Next row is numbers 27, Nathan Orman, and 75, Quentin Moore, 3-time winner season so far. And then next row down is the Southern 500 winner, Keith Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford, car number 28. He has one of our in-car cameras in today's race. He's alongside number 83. That is Stephen Cologne. Next row down has number 29. That's Zachary Fitzwater, and number 26, Joshua Osborne, going for the Martinsville sweep. He won here and at Sonoma as well too. During the course of the season, Osborne going for the Martinsville sweep, and Joshua, by the way, has our second in-car camera. Next row down is number 73. That is Daniel Bouchard, and number 6, Aubrey Scott, winner of the season at the second Bristol race. Next row, Noah Sewell, and number 11, and number 94. That is Dylan Poteet. Next row is number 21, Benjamin Miles, and number 10, Caleb Bogler. Then it's number 55, that is Harrison Ponder, and 43, Mike Becker, the 600 winner at Charlotte. Next row is number 66, James Henry, and number 33, Amanda Evans. Next row down is number 8, Ryan Brommer, and 30, Allison Rain, who won the first Talladega race this season. Next row down is number 17, Michael Whitman, and number 90, Kat Batson. Then it's number 70, Daniel Voiles, the Sons of Ever Speed Rumple Furniture AC Spark Plugs Pontiac. And next row down, alongside him, I should say, is number 16, Alexander Rowe, whose best finish was a second at Darlington in the Southern 500. And starting shotgun is number 14, Eric Monaco, and number 89, Cement Ozcon. That's the field for today's race at Martinsville Speedway here. This is also the next to last race on a short track this season. As the last race on the short track, in fact, will be the next race on the Tour. That will be at North Wilkesboro for the Tyson Holly Barnes 400, which will be the 27th race of the season. Then after Wilkesboro, we go to Rockingham. Then after Rockingham will be Phoenix. Then after Wilkesboro will be Charlotte. Then after Charlotte will be Rockingham. Then after Rockingham will be Phoenix. And after Phoenix will be Homestead. Or actually, excuse me, after Phoenix will be Atlanta. Excuse me, not Homestead, but Atlanta. So that's your remainder of the schedule here, and here's the command to fire the engines here at Martinsville.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
That should be ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. We have a lady on the front row for this event here, starting on the outside of the front row. But the commands will begin to fire the engines as we're set for racing here today. Here's the field rolls off a pit falls down, rolls around for the pace up, but back for the start of the race right after this. Pace cars on the pit road here as the field comes down for the green flag, and we are racing at Martinsville. Cole Deaver gets the jump on the start of the race here. A very strange start here at Martinsville Speedway, I will say that for sure here, as we saw a few cars lagging a bit at the start of this race here, but Deaver gets the early jump here as they come through off turns 3 and 4 now. And the yellow flag has been flown for the first time here today on the very first lap of this race. And looks like it's Harrison Ponder in 55 who has spun. Caution number 1 coming out on the very first lap of this race here. A lot of times on short track, it can be that way for sure. Yeah, he didn't just get turned on the start. Several cars did not get going on the start of this race here, and you got several cars already bunched up right here. And I have a feeling too that it may not have been Ponder that started the whole thing, because they got 3 wide right here between Batson, Stephen Cologne, and Quentin Moore. Let's see if those 3 got into it with each other. And they did not, but we see Harrison Ponder in the 55 car spinning and flipping down the front stretch at Martinsville. And he was three wide between Mike Becker and himself, Mike Becker, and Caleb Fogler. And throw James Henry 66 car in that bunch as well too. And Becker just comes up and just taps these 55 of Ponder around, right? And then Caleb Fogler gives him the flip. And Ponder goes on a wild ride, even though it's about 55 miles an hour at this point of the track. On the start though, that can still be a hairy ride here, and I would not recommend doing this for your street Oldsmobile for sure. And Eric Monaco did a darn good job missing that 55 car. But rest start for Harrison Ponder. Here's what it looked like real time. Well, Caleb Fogler actually just Caleb Fogler actually pointed Mike Becker into the 55 cars. What happened here, and actually not Becker turning right into him. So there you have it with that. But with that said, here the pace car's back on the track right now. Cole Deaver is your leader. We'll be back for the restart right after this. So working on the 6th lap of this race here at Martinsville Speedway here. Let's try this again. Harrison Ponder trying to come up to the front, trying to get alongside Deaver right here to try to get one of his laps back here. And Deaver brought him down pretty slow though, but the green flag is back out. We're back underway here at Martinsville Speedway. Kyle Matthews is second. Third is Rafael LeDuc, then Charles Sanford and Phil Parker. And here comes LeDuc for the second position. He's got it coming off turn number 4. And Deaver will keep Harrison Ponder a lap down. LeDuc then now moves to the low side of the racetrack here. I'll tell you that number 7 car, I'll tell you he may be one of the cars to watch here today, because that car is really, really fast. And in fact, it was fast in happy hour. And qualified very well. Started 5th position in this race here, and looking to maybe in pretty good shape for his 3rd victory of the season here. And there's our 3rd in-car camera riding inside the car, Charles Sanford, the number 57 Heinz Ketchup Pontiac. See the tachometer for You saw the takeover right there in the center of your screen right there for Charles. There it is right there, the big round instrument on the dashboard. And revs up to about 8,700 RPMs in the turn number 3. Charles right now running in 3rd position right now with LeDuc 2nd position. Deaver's your leader here. Ponder again is a lap down. Kyle Matthews is running 4th. 5th is Austin Reed. Jessica Shelton is in 6th position. 7th is Seth Cole. 8th position is Dylan Young. Dylan Young with a bit of back end damage on his number 2 Kroger Pontiac. 9th position is William Brock, and about over 10th between Phil Parker and Colin Cropley. And Cropley will get by the Phil Parker automobile, and then moves the Colin up to 10th position now. Jackson Haywood right there behind him in the 15 car. That 15 cars we mentioned, that will be taken over by Quentin Moore next season. The Motorcraft Ford. And now Dylan Young up the track right now and trying to get back on the inside of the racetrack here, but now trying to keep the 9th position from Colin Cropley right now. But anyway, Haywood's 11th. Bill Parker's now 12th. Stephen Cologne's 13th. Laura Chung has slipped to 14th. Nathan Hudson's 15th. Nathan Ormond is in 16th position, and a back end damage also in that Lifeboy Chevy of Nathan Hudson. There he is in the Lifeboy Chevy. And here comes Ormond to the low side now, the 27 car. Noah Sewell right there behind him, as well as the 28 of Keith Batson. And Hudson gets off the wall big time, come off turn number 4 here as you now jump inside with Keith Batson, the 28 Texaco Haviland Ford. See the RPMs right there. Batson has it down about as low as 4,400 RPMs in the middle of turns number 3 and 1 and 2, and down about 4,500 in the middle of 3 and 4. There is the 28 car, and up to about 8,800 RPMs for the Texaco Haviland Ford. Who's right now runs in 17th position right now. Quentin Moore's 19th and 20th, about 420th between the 21 of Benjamin Miles and the 29 of Zachary Fitzwater, as he blocks the path of the 6 car of Aubrey Scott. Here comes Ryan Brommer with a dive bomb to the low side now in the middle of 1 and 2, trying to stick the nose of that gold Buick to the low side of that blue Ford of Aubrey Scott's. Brommer's team, by the way, is a teammate, by the way, to the 84 of Austin Reed, who right now, there he is. He's in 5th position right now, trying to stay ahead of one of the best, Jessica Shelton. And meantime, battle for second developing here as Charles Sanford has gotten around the car of Rafaela Duke. Back on board with Charles Sanford, and he sees that leader, the black number 3 of Cole Deaver. That's the car you'll be seeing him again next season, obviously. The Dale Earnhardt colors. Deaver, of course, with a lifetime contract, basically, with that car. As for Charles Sanford, well, they're not sure what ride he wants for next season as well, too. But I'm sure he'll probably find one, but we'll see. His announcement, by the way, too, that we will be taking a break from this series before season 34 starts up here. We'll be doing some truck series racing in the NNSCRA here, the NNSCRA Truck Series. Signups will be on the NNSCRA page, and of course also, but the races will be on my channel, the Ravers from 1985 channel. In case some of you, of course, hasn't figured out, this is not Seth announcing, by the way. But anyway, but yeah, we'll be doing some truck racing on my own channel, by the way, too, and the suns will be on this channel here, the NNSCRA channel, and the races will be on my channel. So that's very happy with that. But don't worry, the series will not be on the back burner as well, neither. So the series will not be on the back burner. But Sanford right now is closing up a little bit on the back of Deaver's car. There is Deaver, the leader, who has led every lap so far from the pole. But Charles Sanford closing up a little bit here. Let's check the fast lap of the race so far. And by the 16 car of Alexander Rowe, he's also a lap down. So 38 cars still running. Still, all 38 cars are still in the race, but 36 of them are on the lead lap. And in fact, Charles Sanford, actually looking at him right now, the fastest car in the race so far, at 92.565 miles an hour. Cole Deaver has the fourth fastest lap at 92.034 miles an hour. But Charles has closed it up right now. It's down within car lengths between the 3 and the 57. There's the front bumper cam on the Charles Sanford automobile. Looking right there on the back of that GM Goodrich Chevrolet. They're coming upon lap traffic here. Lap traffic, of course, we've seen time and time again. Lap traffic can be a nuisance at Martinsville. We have seen the leaders lose the lead because of lap traffic as well too. There's the field as they run right now. There's a good battle on track right there. Quentin Moore to 75 and the 21 of Benjamin Miles. Quentin pulls ahead and keeps position. It's 19th and 20th on your screen right now. Danny Bouchard's running 25th position. Dylan Potey, 26th. Caleb Vogler, 27th. Mike Becker's 28th. Amanda Evans, 29th. 30th is Kat Batson, 30 versus Michael Whitman. Allison Rain is in 32nd position. 33rd is Daniel Voiles in the 70 car. Joshua Osborne, who won this race, who won here back in the first race here in Martinsville. Well, whatever setup they tried, that 26 car has not worked to his advantage. He is running 34th right now. Talking about the Quicker State Buick. On board Joshua Osborne's car. A lot of cars doing a little wall scraping here at Martinsville Speedway here. Currently have all their cars set up aggressively on this track. And you saw Boyle slip a little bit. You want to turn number 3. Joshua could not capitalize on it. Right now, Joshua's mentioned running in 34th position right now in the 26 car. Eric Monaco's 35th there. There's the Alexander Rhodes on the low side. He's in last position right now. There is the last car on the lead lap. There, that's Cement Oscon in 36th position in the 89 car. And we go back to Cole Deaver in car number 3, who is the leader here, but Charles Sanford still dogging him in that 57 machine. Phil Parker trying to close up on the back of the 15 car. Jackson Haywood as we looking for some pretty good battles on the track right now. There's Orman, Noah Sewell, Keith Batson, 28 car, Nathan Hudson, Quentin Moore at 75, and Benjamin Miles right now running in 20th position. There's 23rd and 24th on your screen here. Ryan Brommer in an 8 and James Henry in a 66 machine. Brommer in 23rd position, James Henry in 24th right now. Allison Rain caught up on the high side of the racetrack here. You see her in a 30 car. Daniel Voiles trying to close up on the back of that 30 machine, but does not do so. So Daniel regroups and tries it once again. Michael Whitman leading that bunch right there. He's in 31st position right now. It's Whitman, Rain, Voiles, and Osborne at bunch as well too. Alexander Rowe right now running in 38th position. He is, as we mentioned, the last place car. And he, like Harrison Ponder, not on the lead lap right now here at Martinsville Speedway here, but Cole Deaver, it's been smooth sailing for him so far. He has led since the very start of the race there, since the drop of the green flag. Right now working the 45th lap of this race here. We'll be down to 30 laps remaining here at Martinsville. Riding with Charles Sanford in second place. We got two drivers from opposite ends of the state of the country of the USA. Deaver from the state of Georgia, Sanford from the state of California. Here in the RPMs right there, you heard Sanford letting the car roll through the center of the corner right here after being on the brakes. That's two things Martinsville has always been heavy on, has always been tough on. It's brakes and engines. I say brakes because you use a whole lot of it going. You use up a lot of brakes going into the turns at Martinsville because of the long straightaways and the very tight hairpin-like corners. And engines because of, well, the RPMs they turn for the kind of gear ratio they run at Martinsville that runs the RPMs low through the center of the corners, but high going into the corners here. And we've seen RPM counts up to about well over 9,500 going into the turns at Martinsville before in this series here. It depends on what physics we run in the series as well too. But boy, Charles has closed it up on the back of Deaver's car right now. He has closed it up a bit too. See, the margin is this time by between those two cars is 3,500ths of a second now. It was 2,400ths of a second the last time by. Deaver in the black number 3, Sanford in the red 57. And if something can happen, if something happens to those front two cars here, Rafael LeDuc could evade if something happens. And LeDuc, in fact, is closing up on the back of those front two cars, as a matter of fact, too, so he may make it a three-way battle. Again, the 55 car, Harrison Ponder, is not on the lead lap. He's in 37th position. There's the fourth place car, Kyle Matthews. In the 42 machine. Austin Reed is in 5th position. 6th is Jessica Shelton. Seth Cole 7th. 8th is William Brock. 9th is Dylan Young. And Colin Cropley remains in 10th position. There's a good look at Jessica, the current points leader coming in this event. Usually always runs well here. Martinsville has won here quite a few times in this series. Started this race in 2nd position. Right now running in 6th place right now. Doing what she can to protect her points lead. But give a call to this man right here. And we give a call to this man, Austin Reed, the 84 car. Now I mentioned the last time we had it. Remember last season's 2nd Martinsville race. Austin had his best run of his career in the series. Currently, in the series, I should say, finished this race in 3rd position. And right now may not be on his way to. And while he may not be that high right now, he's still top 5. He's in 5th position right now, trying to close up on the back of Kyle Matthews for 4th place in that gold and white number 84. And right now he is the leading Buick in the field right now in the Miller High Life machine. It is Chevy in 1st, Pontiac 2nd, Ford in 3rd, a Pontiac in 4th, and a Buick in 5th. And William Brock is the leading Oldsmobile right now, running in 8th position at number 4 car. There is William, the Kodak film machine. That team, by the way, the number 4 Kodak film Delco Remy machine has got the a Chevrolet in the works to debut in the middle of next season. And meantime, battle for 6th place here. Seth Cole trying to close up in the back of Jessica Shelton. And Seth goes up to the high side. Shelton sticks it down low. That's cost Seth a little bit of time. And they are closing up on the back of lap traffic right there. That's Cement Oscon in the 89 car. So Deaver knows. So I think Deaver knows one thing: don't slip and don't let your opponent. And don't give your opponent any room. But on the other hand, at Martinsville, you always say one thing: catch them is one thing, but pass them is a whole nother story. As you see, Charles trying to close up in the back of Cole's car. Charles still with the fast lap race so far at just over 92 miles an hour. One caution flag has slowed this race down. That was for a crash involving Harrison Ponder, who amazingly is still running well right now. Still running at all here. He's in 37th position, a lap down, but keep the ticker up right there for the intervals. See the margin right now, 39 hundredths of a second, almost 4/10 of a second between the front two cars. But we are closing, but we are down to 10 to go right now. But look at Charles close up right on the back of that number 3 car. And ooh, Charles really closed up that time by. It's now 21 hundredths of a second. There's the front bumper cam right there. Coming on the side will be the completion of lap number 67. We'll have now 8 to go. there's Rafael Duke trying to close up in the number 7 car. As there's antifreeze Ford. He may make it a 3-way battle for the lead, possibly, maybe for the win. If that 89 guard car gives Cole Deaver any fits at all, which so far he is not, knock on wood here, but I tell you what, Deaver is getting a little bit frustrated with that 89 car right now. No, Deaver slipped a little bit on the high side. Here comes Charles to the low side now. Through turns 3 and 4 now they come. This completes lap number 70. We're down to 5 to go. .46 of a second to start at the last time by. As we mentioned, Cole just needs to be smooth right there. And problems for Keith Batson. Keith Batson has to go Haviland Ford, who is having a decent run. And apparently the car is slowing at a snail's pace. At Texaco Haviland Ford just dead in the water. And that has caused the yellow flag to fly with, I think that was 4 laps to go. And I don't know if we'll get the restart. I don't know if we'll get the race restarted here after this here. Take a look as to what happened to Keith Batson here, and he just slowed dramatically. And yeah, there's what happened to Keith right there. He was just at a snail's pace, trying to steer out of the way of everybody else. And he just slid around. He did not spin at all. That 28 car. I don't know why the yellow flag even flew, to be honest. Well, I saw the 4 car, too. I saw... No, I thought I saw the 4 car spin around. Yeah, there's the pace car's lights are on. So, yeah. So the pace car out there because of that spin, because of the stall car Keith Batson. So that's the problem. But so that will end the race here today at Martinsville Speedway, and barring any problems, it's going to be Cole Deaver's 2nd victory of the season. He won, as we mentioned, the 4th race of the season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it'll be his 2nd victory of the season. He won at he's never won here at Martinsville, believe it or not. He's never won here. So this is a first definitely for the GM Goodwrench team. But what more can you say about that number 3 team with their Deaver? It's been a up and down season for that team. But he'll come off turn number 4, and there it is. And there it is, chalk up another one for the GM Goodwrench team. Cole Deaver wins the Goody's Body Paint 500 here at Martinsville Speedway. His 2nd win of the season. Charles Samper's going to come home in 2nd position. 3rd will go to Rafael Duke. Kyle Matthews will finish 4th. And how about Austin Reed, a 5th place finish for the 84 team? A great run for that team. I think Martinsville's become one of his favorite tracks, I think, too, because he seems to run pretty good here at Martinsville. 6th place will go to Jessica Shelton, 7th to Seth Cole, 8th to William Brock, 9th to Dylan Young, and Colin Cropley will finish in 10th position. And what is going on? Batson has stopped dead on the track again. That's the 2nd time his car is stalled. And this time under yellow. Cement Oscom was also on the track as well, too. I think I saw Joshua Osborne stopped as well, too. And and what is going on here on pit road? I mean, And there is Oscon and Batson crawling across the start-finish line right there, and now Osborne leaving his pit stall. I think probably about to drive out. Okay, so what's going on here? We got, and Dylan Young is just gonna ram Phil Parker for some reason under yard. Maybe Phil Parker did something to anger Dylan Young, but. And Joshua's going to come back on the track to make sure he does complete this lap, and now he's going to come on pit road. Okay, so chaos has completely ensued at Martinsville Speedway after the race is over, but oh my brother. But nonetheless, though. Cole Deaver is your winner here today for the second time this season. Average speed of 80.677 miles an hour as he gets his first Martinsville win and second victory of the season. We gave you the top 10 already here. 11th, we'll go to Jackson Haywood, a solid day for him. Phil Parker, 12th. Stephen Colon, 13th. Laura Chung, 14th. Noah Sewell, 15th. The last quarter finish on the lead lap. Nathan Orman, I should say, will be 16th. Nathan Hudson, 17th. And Quentin Moore, then second and fifth order. Quentin Moore and Benjamin Miles, the top 20. Then Aubrey Scott, Ryan Brummer, James Henry, Dylan Poteet, and Daniel Bouchard, the top 25. And 26 to 30. And 26 on down, Mike Becker, Amanda Evans, Caleb Vogler, Kat Batson, and Michael Whitman, the top 30. Then the rest of the order, Daniel Voiles, Allison Rain, Joshua Osborne, Eric Monaco, Cement Oscon, Harrison Ponder, Alexander Rowe is 2 laps down, and Keith Batson 3 laps down. So Batson, who had a top 20 finish going on, all goes awry for him for the Texaco Haviland team. So bad ending to Batson's hopes here at Martinsville. Track as another driver who usually does well here on this track. So that will do here today at Martinsville Speedway here. Congratulations once again to Cole Deaver, the winner here in the Goody's Body Painting 500. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel. We got everything in the channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Gold, desires to have our channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on the channel. If you want in on future seasons of Seth Series, then be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also be sure to check out our other 2 channels that does NNSCRA offline. Those channels being X8675309, X8675309, That's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And that series is in full. In his current season is in full swing right now, as is also Seth's current season of the Duracell Cup Series. So be sure to check those 2 series out. So check out those 2 series. Also be sure to subscribe also to another channel that's NNSCRA offline. That's Levi McIntyre's channel, aka Thrash Maniac 99, and he's the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So subscribe to those 2 channels again. That's Thrash Maniac 99 and X867539858X. And also subscribe to this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. And you will not regret doing any of that stuff. So that would do it here today at Martinsville Speedway. For now, it's James Cole. This has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of off-road racing at its best. We'll see you at North Wilkesboro for the Tyson Holly Farms 400.